Can you explain or tell me, like, what a decision was for you to just say, I'm making this decision and I'm allowing the blockade to come down, or to channel a new road in life? Can I ask what it was?
Yeah. You know what? I think, without getting too specific, the thing that kept popping up for me is I'm a storyteller. And the story of my life was just, it was the same page over and over and over. And I didn't love that page. And so I finally was just like, we need a new story. And I don't know where it's going to go, but as long as I just make that choice every day, I'm going to have this ongoing story. And the thing is, I'm really excited about is just how much easier I find it to actually connect with people. And I thought for years my drinking was helping me with social anxiety.
Oh, yeah.
But I actually got to, like, I'm at a place now where I had to figure out how to do it without that. And so now it feels like an honest-to-goodness, like, wonderful life skill that I can just meet someone and enjoy them. And that feels, and enjoying them.
Yeah.
You know, and that feels lovely. And you're right. And I
have been such a storyteller.
That's very nice.
When you were young, was there something in your childhood where, like, two things that you recognized the power of storytelling and your connection and passion to it?
Well, yeah, Drew. So, like, when I was 3,
Exactly. What story did you read where you were like?
I don't know that there was necessarily one story that I read where I went, oh, I think it was a little bit all of them, but I feel like one of the things that made such an impact on me was I was close with my grandmothers. And I thought they were the most beautiful, powerful women in the world. So for me, like, the good time in life was always, like, that part. Like, and so I always imagined, like, women in their 70s as, like, being the stars of the world. And so I always thought of my life as that it was going to be, I mean, as a child would, but, like, so imperfectly and scattered. But I just had a sense that the decisions I made were going to have a cumulative effect, which was a big thing about the drinking. Was I was like, who do I want to be 10 years from now, 20 years from now, 30 years from now? And I do think that sometimes historically, women were left out of stories, but I also think that when we were included up to a certain point. Exactly. And one of the things that's so great about right now is I just see people leaping over barriers and bursting through walls and being like, you know what? It's not for you to tell me what to expect. Let me show you. Let me show you what's coming. We've never been able to do that before. And it's rad.
Yeah, it is. Yes, it is. And more of us women, especially because of beauty and Hollywood and fashion and all these things, like, we, for decades, were getting this kind of messaging of, like, stay young, stay young, stay young. And if you saw your life headed to Nona Town, it's like
It's all about Nona Town.
It's all about Nona Town.
Literally. No, one of my life goals, I have a name for it. It's called WIFG.
Tell me about that. Jason,
I have
our producer, was telling us.
with my best friend, and we, like, have a dream together, and we're manifesting it.
I
and
had
it's
a dream.
And it's God willing future grandmas. You know, like, we're like, that's it. That's like the best part. Like, we're gonna work our butts off right now. We're gonna raise our families, make sure they love us, and and then hopefully, God willing, someday they'll have kids and we'll be grandmoms and we'll just be, like, sat around with our families that we've built and these lives that we've built.
I think that's a really important goal. I mean, and I'm looking at, like, the cover of Vogue with Meryl Streep and Anna Wintour, and I'm like, God, yes!
Can I add? Which was shot by Annie Leibovitz and styled by Grace Coddington. I believe all those women are 76 years old.
And all Vogue originals.
Can you imagine the power that was just in that room? And I was asking Meryl about it. I was like, did the earth shake? And she's like, no, it's just fun. And I was like, in my head, the earth shook.
What is different 20 years later? Like, the first thing that pops up into your head?
Oh my God, well, me. You know, I was 22 when I made the first one.
I didn't know you were that young.
I was 22, and, you know, I was a little messy. And, but if you weren't messy at 22,
so was Andy.
Raise your hand. Okay, yeah, you were messy. Messy at 22, anybody?
The most messy.
So I was secretly messy. And so, like, the people that made Prada, like, when I think of David Frankel, our director, the kindest man.
Love him.
I love him so much. And when I think of, like, the way he protected me and supported me and uplifted me and edited me. I was so happy that all of the work that I've done for the past 20 years of myself, I was able to come back to him and say, thank you. Now let me give you a really great time making this movie. Because I'm sure we've all had that experience in life where like, you're like, oh God, I wish I could go back to this moment in my life knowing what I know now.
Yes.
I got to do that on this one.
That's so cool.
That's exactly what
and
it
we're
felt
so
like.
happy for it too, in this case.
Thank you.
What do you think about the Renaissance? 5 films this year. We'll be right back.